The confliction comes with trying to go along with their agenda. The constriction comes with agreeing to the agenda and not listening to your internal self to try to find a way out. The stress comes from you being too afraid to step out because you've been told that this is what you have to do and there's no other way to do it. And if you do it any other way, then it is negative and they will look at you and try to outcast you. You're already an outcast because you're not in the in crowd. The in crowd is demonic. Stop being stressed. Stop being stressed out. The only way you're going to stop being stressed out, the only way you're going to stop being depressed, the only way that you're going to be in a positive mood is when you do the opposite of what you've been told you have to do. When you start to put two and two together and listen to those things within you that have been telling you all this time, this does not match with this. With the Most High want me to be occupied 5, 6, 7 days a week with this institution, with this company, and have no time to love my loved ones that can die tomorrow, and have no time to heal myself and fix myself and work on myself and connect with my Most High and build up my spiritual. No. Then why continue to do it? Oh, because I have to pay bills. Find another way. The Most High will help you. When you step out on faith, on that one thing that you have been desiring to do, which was get out of the matrix, get away from these schedules, get away from this working for the man, this going to school stuff. And yes, I said that. Get away from it. If you are the type of person that wants to do that because it's always been constricting and conflicting with you, that does not mean anything is wrong with you, despite what anybody else says. How about everybody who's been telling you the opposite of what you've been feeling in your spirit? How about because they are a part of the matrix and they are supposed to be a part of the matrix? How about they're the NPC, but you're the player? You're the real person playing this game and they are the fill-in. The fill-in that sometimes or all the time alters your game depending on what you allow them to do. That part. Stop allowing the NPC to overrule your game and interfere with your game. You can have a stay-at-home job. You can have a go out and work all day job. It doesn't matter what type of job that you have. It's still taking away from what you need to do for yourself and what you need to do and how you need to care for your loved ones. I don't care. It's still a part of the matrix. It may be more comfortable. You may have an easy matrix job. It's still not conducive to what you need to do for yourself, your spirit, your physical, your mental, and your family members that actually love you, that you have to do for. You have your child, if you have children, doing things or being with people that don't even treat you right, that are just as demonic, that are just as in the matrix as well, just so that you can be able to be in the matrix. You have your demonic mom watching your child and her demonic husband watching your child. You have this demonic school filled up with demonic people that mean your child no wellness. That in the drop of a hat will call DCFS or anybody else on you to get the child away from you because you are of the light and they see you. They see who you are, just like they know who the Most High is. You feel like you have to do that. You've been made to think that you have to do that so that you can be in the matrix. Don't that sound like some game? You have to put your child in situations that could be detrimental for them. And who knows, they might be. You don't know what's going on when you're not around, so that you can be in their game, so that you can play their game, because you need to pay your bills. I don't care if I have a stay-at-home job. It's still a distraction. I would rather be an independent contractor and go out and do DoorDash and Uber Eats in combination, in Grubhub in combination, and work for myself. Being able to go out and communicate with people and connect to people, okay? While I'm stuck in this box on this computer all day for 8 hours a day, not being able to go out and find others like me and spread the word. I would rather be an independent contractor doing something that they tell you, oh, that's not good. That's not a real job. It's freedom. It's freedom in some way, form, or fashion more than this is. It's going to allow me to pay my bills. Yes, I may need to work a little bit harder. Okay? I may need to drive a lot. I may need to do whatever. Okay? I may need to worry about gas. Okay? I need to worry about wear and tear on my car. The Most High fix it like he done fixed every damn thing else in your life. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Oh, if I go out there, what if I don't make ends meet? The amount that you need for the month, take that, divide it by 30 days. Start the first of the month or a few days before. And whatever number you come with, I'm going to give you an example. So if I need $2,500 a month to survive and pay my rent and my bills at the end of the month, okay, you listening? I'm going to take that and I'm going to divide it by 30. And that's what I'm going to make every day. That number could be different for different people. When I calculated mine, I found out that I'm going to need to make $75 a day in order that at the end of the month, I'm going to have all the money I need to pay my bills. By the 15th day of the month, when it's time for me to pay my first set of bills, I'll be to met my quota for that, pay those bills. By the next 15 days, which is the end of the month, that's next time frame. I'm gonna need to make my next set of money to pay my last set of bills for the month. I'm gonna be to made that quota. Trial and error, the Most High work it out. Pray to him and ask him how. $75 a day. Make it work. Don't stress about it. Don't go out and try to make $200 a day, $150 a day. If you cannot, take what you need for the month, divide it by a month, 30 days, and make that every day. So by the end of the month, you'll be to make your quota that you need for your bills. Doing DoorDash and Uber Eats, you can make $75 a day. You may not be able to make 100, 150, or 200, whatever. $75 a day was for me. If you do need to make $100 a day, guess what? It'll be done. Yes, you may need to go out every day. As opposed to your 5-day work week, you may need to go out and drive for the whole week. But how about this? What if you were to go out every day and only have to work 4 hours to make your quota, as opposed to being sitting in a box for 8 hours? And within that time frame, you're able to go out, you're able to connect with other people, you're able to spread the word that needs to be spread, you're able to be uplifted by other people and not sit closed away in your home all the time. You're lonely, but there are people out there that you are destined to be connected with, and you will not be connected with them if you continue to stay inside. This is just for people who may have a work from home job. Yeah, people will say, oh, that's an easy job. Nothing that you do not want to do is easy. I don't care. I don't care. Have your opinion about it if you would like. I don't care. Anything that is keeping you from you and your loved ones. Anything that is making you have to be connected and deal with people that you shouldn't deal with, whether even it be family, is a no-no. Even something that may seem so simple to somebody else. For those of you who have outside work, same thing. You're in somebody else's establishment every day, having to deal with everything and anything that gets thrown at you because you're in somebody else's environment. Do what you gotta do. The most High will make ends meet. You sitting up here scared and afraid because you like, if I leave this and go do that, what if I'm not making enough? What if I don't know how to do my own taxes? Make the money and figure this shit out later. I said what I said. I don't cuss a lot, but when I cuss, I cuss. I take that back. I cuss, but I don't cuss a lot on my videos. But when I cuss, I cuss. Clearing out my throat chakra. As some wonderful lady on TikTok that I met told me, that I'm glad that I met, that I was introduced to. You're stopping you. You're going to continue to sit here with headaches and migraines and stressed out and wondering what I'm going to do. I don't want to have to deal with these people. I don't want to have to go in the environment. I don't want to have to ask XYZ for help. Then do whatever you have to do to not have to ask XYZ for help. Not have to have your child being watched by people who hate you or who have been conducive to a horrible life for you and who brought you up in negativity that you had to grow out of yourself and teach yourself and grow yourself and raise yourself essentially in the positive way. Stop worrying about your car possibly break it down and then you being screwed because you ain't gonna be able to make no money. Stop worrying about the gas. The Most High will make a way if that ever were to come up. I don't have no money saved up. Okay. Tax season right around the corner. Whatever taxes you're gonna get, that'll be your backup, your little cushion. Even if it's $4,000, $3,000, that's a little bit of a cushion. If you're rent $1,000, if you're rent 1,000 or something, if you're rent 2,000, you know you at least got a month worth of rent, 2 months worth of rent with those taxes. Go out there and start hustling so that you can start building up on that cushion. So at the end of the year, you'll have that cushion and some because you started off with a cushion, use that, and then you added to it. Watch at the end of the year, it's going to be okay. I say all this to say because I'm living the same situation. And I sit here every day with a migraine and depressed and down and sad and stuck in a box or a circle or space this smile. And sometimes thinking the only way out is to end it. And I know the Most High don't want me to do that. And I can't do that because I have a child. And at the end of the day, some days, the only reason that I have not ended it is because I'm scared of the welfare of my child if I were to really do it. And these are things that are real in people's minds. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be scared to put out into the atmosphere because you never know how many people are thinking the same damn thing. That is my only escape. But I'm afraid, but it's gonna hurt, but I got a child. And if I leave my child, that means that my mama gonna have to take care of my child. He gonna be in the system, he gonna get raped, he gonna get murdered, he gonna get sold for organs, he gonna get sex trafficked. Another thing, on another note, stop saying no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Let me clear up what I'm trying to tell you. There's nothing wrong with saying that. But you have to understand what you're saying. Sometimes things will prosper. but they will never end you. They will never meet their complete task. They will never be completed. They will try, but they will never be completed. I say this to say, let's say you're sick, for example, and you say, oh, no weapons formed against me shall prosper, Most High. I'm not in sickness. What if the Most High is allowing this time frame for another reason? And if you're in denial of it, then you're going to miss the reason why he's allowing. How about instead you pray and say, Most High, why? What am I supposed to be learning and getting from this? And yet again, every time, every video that I make and I say, somebody's not going to like this, I get a comment section full of negativity. I have, like on my other video, and I knew I was going to get, and I knew that I was going to get lashback on that. I don't care. I don't care. You know why? Because the Most High is working through me. I'm sorry. You may think that he's working through you, but he's not, sweetie. He's not. And I'm not saying that with a chip on my shoulder. I'm being honest, because nobody else is going to tell you, because you didn't fooled so many other people. Because all these other people who don't have the Most High within them has exalted you to say that you're the one that does. And you ain't. You're far from. And I say to anybody who want to ever leave anything negative on my comments, on my video, that feels the opposite about what I'm saying in a negative sense, or tries to correct. Not saying I'm above correction, but you're not going to correct the words that the Most High is putting through me. If this was me coming forth and saying some incorrect stuff, that's a different story. Every time I come on these videos and say anything, it is never of myself. The only bit of myself that may come through is if I say a potty word. And that's my business. So when you come and you try to correct, know who you corrected. You corrected the Most High. I don't think he like that. I know he don't like that. But you wouldn't recognize that because